The Ferrari 308 GTS was developed during a period when Ferrari shifted focus from pure racing cars to mid-engine sports cars intended for road use. In 1977, the requirements extended beyond performance to include regular usability in modern traffic conditions. The chassis structure employed a tubular steel space frame, a solution Ferrari carried over from racing to road cars. This design achieved high rigidity while controlling mass, while preserving direct feedback between chassis and suspension. Steel tubes were cut and assembled to dimensions specified in technical drawings, with tolerances controlled manually. There was no full automation. Precision depended on the skill and experience of the assemblers. Welds served not only to join the structure, but directly influenced overall torsional rigidity. With the mid-engine layout, the chassis had to ensure even load bearing during acceleration, braking, and cornering. Parallel to the chassis, the steel body was formed to envelop the space frame without increasing overall height. Panels were designed to balance aerodynamics, cooling, and small series production feasibility. Body design by Pininfarina emphasized compact, low, balanced proportions. The Ferrari 308 did not pursue extreme shapes, but prioritized controllability and stability across road speed ranges. Body panels were aligned directly on the chassis, with gaps controlled to ensure seamlessness and reduce vibration in operation. Side air intakes were integrated into the body structure to cool the mid-mounted V8 engine. Doors were trial-fitted to check hinge alignment and seal when closed. These details directly affected overall rigidity and cabin noise. The GTS version used a removable targa roof configuration, allowing the driver to vary the experience while retaining necessary body stiffness. This design required additional reinforcement at key load points. The rear was shaped to cover the engine bay and drivetrain while maintaining the characteristic twin round taillights of this Ferrari era. The rear structure ensured heat dissipation and stability during continuous operation. Upon completing chassis and body alignment, the Ferrari 308 GTS had fully formed its structural foundation. At this point, the car lacked an engine but had clearly defined its role, a mid-engine sports car balancing performance, control, and daily usability. The Ferrari 308 GTS used a mid-mounted V8 engine of 2.9 liters, representing Ferrari's new engine generation in the 1970s. The compact V8 configuration reduced mass compared to 12-cylinder engines while better suiting frequent road use. Engine block and cylinder heads were made from aluminum alloy to control weight and heat dissipation. Dual overhead camshafts per bank maintained stable performance across high RPM ranges, true to Ferrari engine character of the period. The crankshaft was balanced to minimize vibration during continuous operation. Forged alloy pistons were fitted with tight tolerances, ensuring seal and durability under high loads. Any deviation directly affected smoothness and engine life. The intake system used 4 Weber carburetors, each feeding a pair of cylinders. This approach allowed direct mechanical tuning of operating character, rather than relying on electronic control, which was not yet common at Ferrari in 1977. The ignition system was designed simply and accessibly for maintenance. Spark stability played a key role in sustaining power and precise throttle response. Exhaust gases were routed through individually bent steel pipes per bank, ensuring even flow and reduced back pressure. The resulting sound was a direct consequence of pipe geometry and V8 firing order. The engine was mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox in a transaxle layout mid-mounted along the same axis. This arrangement optimized weight distribution between axles, improving balance in corners. The clutch was designed to handle V8 torque under road conditions. Clutch travel and engagement were calculated for comfortable foot operation over long periods. Front and rear suspension both used double wishbone configuration for precise wheel motion control. This design maintained stable grip and consistent feedback across various conditions. Disc brakes were fitted to all 4 wheels, meeting deceleration needs of a mid-engined sports car. Heat dissipation and durability were prioritized for consistent performance in continuous use. Rack and pinion steering remained purely mechanical, without electronic assistance. This approach ensured direct road-to-driver feedback, aligned with late 1970s Ferrari philosophy. The Ferrari 308 GTS cabin space was designed with absolute priority on the driver. All layouts served direct control, reflecting late 1970s Ferrari road sports car philosophy. Seating position was low, to lower driver center of gravity and heighten chassis motion feel. Seats featured enveloping structure to stabilize the body during direction and load changes. The instrument panel was arranged simply, focusing on essential operating data. Engine RPM was centrally placed, underscoring the engine's decisive role in the 308 GTS driving experience. Auxiliary gauges for oil pressure, water temperature, and fuel level were positioned around the main sightline. The driver could monitor mechanical status without long glances away from the road. The three-spoke steering wheel connected directly to mechanical steering. Without electronic intermediation, all front-wheel feedback reached the driver's hands unfiltered. The mechanical shift lever with exposed gate allowed precise, decisive changes. This layout enabled manual gearbox control by feel and sound, rather than assisted force. Cabin contact surfaces were finished to withstand heat and vibration from the rear mid-engine. Design prioritized durability and long-term usability over decoration. The GTS version used a removable targa roof, allowing experience variation without altering basic chassis structure. The roof panel was designed for necessary seal and rigidity in operation. The Ferrari 308 GTS exterior was developed to reflect mid-engine layout accurately. Compact, low, balanced proportions maintained high-speed stability. Side air intakes were integrated directly into the body to direct cooling air to the engine bay. This technical feature simultaneously became a defining identifier of the 308 series. The front was designed low to reduce drag and improve control. The rear covered engine and drivetrain, retaining twin round taillight layout characteristic of this Ferrari period. Glass, doors, and exterior details met road use standards, ensuring frequent operation rather than display-only purpose. With interior and exterior complete, the Ferrari 308 GTS was no longer separate mechanical systems. The car became a unified control environment where the driver directly interacted with the entire previously built technical foundation. After completing mechanical assembly and interior-exterior, the Ferrari 308 GTS entered the final finishing stage before factory release. This step confirmed the car met full Ferrari technical and operating standards of the time. The body was surface treated to ensure bonding between metal and final paint. The goal was uniform surface without affecting panel geometric precision. Final paint was applied under strict controlled process, ensuring even coverage across the body. Color served brand identification, but did not alter body technical role. After painting, panels were rechecked for fit and straightness. Minor deviations potentially affecting stability, noise, and durability were addressed here. With body meeting finishing requirements, the Ferrari 308 GTS moved to technical inspection. The engine was started and run through test cycles to confirm stable temperature and pressure maintenance. Drivetrain was evaluated for shift capability, power transfer, and response under load changes. Gearbox and clutch had to operate smoothly and consistently across the operating range. Braking was tested for deceleration effectiveness and stability under continuous load. The aim was control suited to mid-engine sports car character. Suspension was tested to confirm body motion control and operational stability. Any abnormal oscillation was unacceptable. Steering was aligned for precision and feedback matching original design. Small steering errors could directly affect control feel. The electrical system underwent full basic function checks, ensuring stable daily use operation. All connections met period safety standards. After completing checks, the Ferrari 308 GTS was certified for release. No additional tuning phase followed. At this point, the car was no longer seen as incomplete. The Ferrari 308 GTS became a ready-to-operate vehicle, true to its defined technical character and usage goals. After inspection completion, the Ferrari 308 GTS officially left production. From this moment, the car was considered complete, ready for real-world operation. The Ferrari 308 GTS was positioned as a mid-engined road sports car, not a pure race car. Design and technical configuration targeted frequent use, combining performance and control. In operation, all mechanical systems worked as originally designed. The V8 engine delivered linear power, suited to sustaining high speeds on open roads. Manual gearbox and clutch required direct driver involvement. Control lacked electronic assistance, making the driving experience entirely dependent on personal skill and feel. Mechanical steering transmitted direct road feedback, allowing clear perception of chassis and front wheel state. This was consistent with Ferrari's sports car development in the period. The Ferrari 308 GTS was not designed to hide mechanics. Sound, vibration, and feedback were integral to the operating experience, reflecting late 1970s sports car standards. At handover, the car shifted from technical product to personal asset. Operation, maintenance, and exploitation responsibility belonged fully to the owner. Ferrari did not define the 308 GTS as a display icon. The model was created to move, to be used, and to retain mechanical character throughout its active life. In the 1977 context, the Ferrari 308 GTS represented Ferrari's new approach: more compact engine, higher usability, while preserving mid-engined sports car identity. As the Ferrari 308 GTS left the handover point and continued on public roads, production officially concluded. What remained was not assembly line or process, but a car created exactly for its original purpose.